The Jolt is sponsoring a contest which really has, this is not just Sidewinders tickets. This is really a cool prize.
I didn't even know the second half of the prize until you came into it.
And it is a fun contest, and it's downtown, and a lot of people can watch, and really, there's nothing bad can happen. It's a
That's right.
It's a lot of fun for everybody, and it's kind of a rainy season sort of a contest, and we'll let you in on it later. That Jerry Meisner is a genius, and he's a wizard at thinking up these sorts of things. It wasn't my idea.
Hey,
and our sponsor is this the National Gun Association?
That's right.
They're good.
The following segment of The Truth on The Jolt is brought to you by NGA, the National Gun Association.
Hello, and thank you for your attention. This is Buck Johnson. I am your duly elected representative of the National Gun Association. We are urging you to oppose Mac Morrison and all that he stands for. The Constitution of Independence of our country clearly gives each and every one of us the unalienable right of our children to play with guns at every opportunity. And Mr. Morrison, with all due respect, you are against this liberty. Why? Why are you against our liberties, Mr. Morrison?
NGA.
I wish to leave you with our motto. From my 5-year-old's cold, dead fingers. No, wait a second. Something else. That wasn't it. Give me another time.
The National Gun Association. The Truth returns on the Jolt AM 1330 KJLL. To get in touch with Mike Morrison, dial 529-3512. That's 529-3512. Now, more of The Truth.
You know, I started dancing to that kind of music because it's from my era, and when I dance, I put my hands together as if they were a fist, like Hercules used to do in those movies when he hit a guy, and I look pretty good. We got a caller.
Yes, we do.
I hope this isn't the Charles I'm thinking of. I hope it's just a regular guy. Charles?
Hi, Mike. That's a funny National Gun Association
It's not
promo that you've got.
Thank you,
I want to
Charles.
say that when you state that I've said that if it's unlawful, that what someone is doing, they can shoot you, that you're making a false statement, and I believe it to be malicious.
Oh. No, it is. Yeah.
And my question is
Go.
it's a legitimate question. I'm not calling to give you a hard time. My question is, why do you feel so strong, or what seems to be on this end of the radio, malicious about the topic?
First of all, my objection is it assumes that the question is it assumes facts and not an evidence. But yeah, it is malicious. It's malicious in the sense, Charles, that I just hate it when kids get shot with guns. But you did say that. You said it to me. You did. I mean, I am recording. I am recounting a conversation with you on your show, where you said a subpoena that is unlawful should not be honored, and you were talking in the Ruby Ridge context. And I said, well, then how do you know if it's not lawful? Is the guy with the gun the guy that determines it? And you said, well, you don't. I mean, I don't remember your answer, but that was essentially your position, at least as I understood it.
Can I respond?
Yes, you sound very petulant. Now, be happy. It's Friday.
I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic that I'm getting the time to respond.
Well, sure.
And I appreciate that. I just heard a second click in there, and I wasn't sure if I was still on. No, first of all, I did not say that. What I said was, if a person is using a method of service which amounts to murder, then you can use deadly force. And what I'm specifically referring to, Mike, is the law that I teach, and I'm certified by the state to teach, which is Arizona Revised Statutes, Title 13, Chapter 411. And it states the specific causes where a person may use deadly force. And I was specifically referring to Arizona law as written that says when a person can and can't use deadly force. I have certainly never, ever, ever said that if a person unlawfully serves a subpoena that you can shoot them. And furthermore, the other statement you made about I'm looking forward to shooting someone is, again, false and a lie. One of the things...
No, I didn't do that. Sebastian's doing
That's
that.
funny. We need it to lighten up what I said. But what I'm specifically saying to you is that what I teach people is how not to get into shootings. I teach people how to avoid conflict. I teach people how to lessen the tension of a conflict and not get into one. And to assert that I'm teaching people or that I'm excited about shooting people is plainly a lie, sir.
Oh, okay. In other words, well, let me put it this way. What you feel is obviously known only to you, but I will tell you that the manifestation, what it looks like and sounds like, is that you are excited, that you are happy to go amongst people in parks with a handgun displayed on your hip. You are happy that you attract the attention of law enforcement when they could actually be protecting people, because you are arguing with them about the law. And I think anybody that is so fascinated by guns actually does want to shoot somebody. Not a good person. I'm just saying that I'm not saying they want to do something bad, but they do want to use it.
I respectfully disagree from the perspective of teaching well over 1,000, actually over 1,100 people. Our perspective is that we want peace, and we find that peace occurs in an area where it's very difficult for crime, when you make crime very difficult to occur. And certainly, your assertion that I want to distract law enforcement from doing its job, am I to assume by that we should not hold our police to account for the law?
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out about you guys.
That's an honest question.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, but it seems to me you got to do it in the appropriate time and place, and not when there's police officers that are trying to actually patrol, and then they see you walking around with a gun and they don't know what the heck they got. And let's face it, there's not many people walking around with a handgun exposed, be it technically legal or not, and it scares people, particularly in a park. And secondly, I took a whatever the hell it is, a CCW class, and I can tell you that they're nuts. They are all gun nuts.
Whose class did you take, Mike?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was about 5 years ago. But I'm just telling you, this is not a group of intellectuals. They're just looking to get through so they can carry a gun and soundproof. Okay, we got to go. We got another guy.
All right.
But thanks, Charles. Thanks, Charles. Bye. Who's up, Tom?
Yes, indeed. Now, I understand Tom is an interesting character.
I didn't know that. Hi, Tom. How you doing? It's Mike.
Hi. Listen, why don't you gentlemen tell the truth?
Okay.
That's the name of the show.
That the Alan Holmes show, which you replaced, was a better show than yours.
Oh, my gosh.
Tell the truth.
Why? I never saw the show. But tell me why it's a better show. Talk to me, Tom. Level with me, buddy.
It gives another side to things.
Okay, what you mean? Well,
Liberal.
I am a liberal. I mean, I'm mostly liberal.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard someone so smart as Alan Holmes.
I got you.
You don't listen to enough radio, man. You don't listen to enough radio at all.
Can I just say one more thing?
Is he the guy with the little glass? He's the guy with the glasses, right?
He's got the eyes on the sides of his head.
Glasses,
No, he's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. But okay.
Just like to say one more thing.
Go.
That the governor should not run for re-election. He should start campaigning and raising money to run for president.
You talking about Napolitano?
Yeah.
Well, see, there you go. Now look I agree with you. I'll tell you why. She is smarter than you and me put together, and I think she cares about people.
And that's the whole point.
Exactly. And I think she's got a good head on her shoulders. And man, she has been in a lot of different jobs, legal jobs. I mean, she's been in a private law firm. I think she's been in the public attorney general's office. And man, she's been around and she knows the stuff. If you can make it through those things, man, she's smarter than 99% of whoever she's going to find in government.
How much NyQuil have you had, Tom? Hello? Tom? Wow, he said so much NyQuil that he's no longer on the phone line. But
Tom, don't take the car. You'll kill yourself.